Hello, today's game is Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout, and I'm going to tell you whether after 2 hours would I play more. So let's get into the details. So it costs $15.99 on Steam. It's available on PS4 as well. I'm gonna guess it's the same price. There's online PvP, online co-op. Really wish it had split screen, but unfortunately not at the minute. So this game flings hordes of contestants together in a mad dash through round after round of escalating chaos until one victor remains. Okay, so it says there's wild challenges, wild obstacle courses, masses of competitors. So it's 60 players in one game at a time. Competitive mostly, with the occasional cooperative round. Comically physical, so it plays a little bit like Human Fall Flat and a bit like sort of Gang Beasts. It's customizable. There's skins and there's costumes and different colours you can have your character. There's quite a lot of players online, as you can see, but it's the day release, of course. So here's the customization. You can unlock more, and you do unlock more as you play. This is the very first time you load up what you have available to you. So there's colours, patterns, faces, upper body costumes and lower body costumes. Okay, and here's the progression. From what I understand, you can unlock everything from just playing the game, which is great. But it does look like you can purchase the currency to sort of speed up gameplay. And here's just looking at the graphical settings. Okay, so here's the gameplay. So, like it said, a mad dash to the end. You move. I used a controller, so you move with your left stick, camera with the right stick, and then X or A is to jump, and then you can grab things with the right trigger. So sometimes in some of the game modes you need to grab opponents or grab objects. You can see it's quite silly, quite fun. I want to say it's a mixture of skill and luck, really. Timing is involved, of course. And this is like a seesaw level, so it's a mad dash to the end. I hate this level so much. If you fall behind, you're pretty much not going to make it to the end. So there you can see it. I'm off. I'm right at the back of the pack, and then all the seesaws are just messed up and really hard to get across. This map came up a few times, and I think every time it was really frustrating, even the ones where I got through. This one is cooperative, so there was quite a few cooperative games. I like them probably more than the Mad Dashes, actually. So this one you had to grab the eggs, put them in your team's basket. What I think perhaps everyone didn't realise was that although you grab them at the start, you can then go and take them out of everyone else's basket, and our team sort of did a good job of getting them at the start and then didn't do a good job of getting them from everyone else's baskets. So really simple controls. Anyone can play this game and have fun with it, I think. I just wish there'd been a local multiplayer. Local split screen, the perfect game for that. That could be offline as well. You know, imagine 4-player split screen offline. I mean, it could also be online, great, but offline would be fine. Okay, so another teamwork one here. Obviously, you just get the balls into the goal. Rocket League. And again, I had a lot of fun with this game. So another teamwork one, the aim of this game was to have as many golden tails on your team when the time runs out. Again, you just grab the tails from the other players by pressing right trigger. Okay, and so in my 2 hours of gameplay, I got to the elimination round twice, and it was the same both times, so I'm guessing it's the same every time, although I'd have to play more to be certain. So you can see it's quite fun. Every time you walk on a hexagon, they sort of fall away. I like the animation, it's really tense. So the graphics, as you can see, obviously very bright and colourful, not very demanding at all. My modest gaming PC, I checked, and over the 2 hours of gameplay, my average FPS was 59. Okay, the music and sound. So I'll start with the sounds. I really enjoyed the sounds of the characters. I like the little jumping sounds, like the sort of little cute noises they make. I thought that part of the game was great. Like here when we all jump together, you get some really silly sounds going on. So that was really entertaining. And there's sounds for all kinds of things, like when you get past a checkpoint, there's like a little ping that goes, and when you jump into these doors here, you get silly noises that go on if you choose the wrong door. Very fun, light-hearted sound design. And in the levels, I really like the music too. Here's what I didn't like though. So every time you start a game, you get this screen, and it's the same soundtrack every single time. I don't think it would have been too much to ask to have a few more songs on this screen that happens so often. And again, after every game, you get this screen, which is the same song every single time. And so that goes on and on every time you play. I just think that could have had a bit more effort put into it. So the fun fact for the game, the actual gameplay itself is really fun. You get into games really fast, and even if you get to the last round, they're probably a maximum of 10 minutes. I like this sort of unlocking the new costumes. Perhaps felt a little bit slow when I looked at what I'd sort of unlocked after my 2 hours. I think I'd got about 3 more colours, and I think it was 2 more patterns, and no more costumes. But yeah, really easy, fun, accessible for anyone. What did I like? I like the graphics, bright and colourful. Again, just the craziness of it and the easy gameplay. Those 2 hours of gameplay went by really, really fast. I like the mix of the teamwork and the competitive games, so it wasn't always just getting to the end point. I think that would have got a bit old if it was always like a race every single round. So here I'm going to show you, I think it's like the level selection scene, and you can see there's so many different types of levels. After an hour and a half, I'd stopped getting new maps, but I'm sure there were more there. So I'm hoping that perhaps in the future there'll be a map editor. That would be awesome. That would be so much fun actually, and it would really expand the lifespan of this game by a really big amount. I'm not sure if that's in the plans for the developers, but that would be really fun. So after 2 hours of gameplay, would I play more? I think yes, I'll be playing more of this. Like I said, the gameplay is really fun. It's really fast to get into. The games are really quick and short. The main concern that I have is just the replayability. It's fine at 2 hours, but after 6 hours, after 12 hours, will I be bored of those maps? Will I have, played them too many times? And the game modes, there needs to be more of those, I think. So yes, I'll be playing more than 2 hours, but I'm not sure how much more at the minute. But definitely a fun game. I think most people will really enjoy this.